Hey guys, I'm Jono from Team VPF.
I'm Jason from Team VPF.
And I'm Sendi Jones from Team VPF.
And today, the topic of our video is Mindset of a Champion. So basically, I'm going to be asking Sendi and Jason how they approach a comp prep from start to finish, their mindset, and how they maintain a winning mindset of a champion through their prep. And hopefully we can get some good tips to help you guys out there watching. If you've never done a show, this will definitely interest you. And even if you have done a comp, and maybe there's some things you can learn from Sendi and Jason, and even myself. So I'm going to start this time with Jason. And bro, just tell the people out there how you approach comp prep and how important mindset is to you.
Okay, so in my first year of competing, it was a bit entering into the unknown a little bit, I guess. So my end goal obviously is like we spoke in our last vlog, is to always try and have an end goal. And the end goal was to try and do the best I could on stage. So what I thought was look at how other people that had won, you know, study them online, see what they've done, how they prepped, and still focusing on your end goal all the time. Just almost, I mean, something that you discussed with me was think yourself that you're untouchable when you step on stage, that you are that winner. And I tried to keep that in mind all the way through my prep, I guess, even when you're sort of feeling low, your calories are down, and you know, everyone has their off days, and it's just trying to remind yourself that why you're doing it at the end of the day, going back to that end goal. So that's kind of where I guess what my strategy was.
Yep, awesome.
The mindset.
Awesome. What about yourself, Sendi?
Well, okay. So obviously the first thing that I like to do is plan out, you know, what do I need to do to get to comp day? And I seem to worry more about the actual comp day later on, but I'm just more interested to know, alright, how many calories have I got to hit, you know, how many sessions do I have to train, and I know for some people it's more about like sculpting certain body parts, but I generally try to sculpt everything all over uniformly. This time around I'm changing that and I'm focusing more on certain body parts that I think need to be developed more. But
did you find that you learned that from previous comps though, and as you,
I think so.
Because I think I've done the same on that.
Yeah, because my first year of competing, it was very different, and I didn't really have an actual goal of how I wanted to look.
Yeah.
But now, after, gosh, how many years? It's been like 4 years of bodybuilding. I'm at that point where I sort of know what I want, which is really my body.
Yep.
I finally accepted that. I want my body, but sculpted a little bit better.
Yeah, so to look the best your body can look.
Yeah, so I think, oh yeah, I want bigger shoulders, or I want better abs, or better legs, and I just focus on those areas.
Yeah.
For me, the diet, that just sort of goes without saying in the comp prep, like when you've done it for a few years, you know, yeah, I've got to cut all this out and be really good and strict about it. But for me, it's knowing like how much to train and what to develop on now.
Yeah.
That's my main focus. And yeah, when I get closer to comp day, I'm obviously a lot more focused on my posing and how I'm going to, like, what am I going to eat on the comp day, and how am I going to be feeling, and just all that sort of comes into play. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, that's awesome. I just wanted to add to that about mindset, and if it is your first comp, you know, I believe in approaching it with the attitude of not quitting, even though it may get hard. It is tough, but just mentally, before you even start, just tell yourself, write it down on a piece of paper that I'm going to achieve this goal no matter what, and I'm not going to give up even when it gets hard. And there are people around you that can help support you and push, you know, get you through those hard times. And for me, like, bodybuilding is my passion. I love it, you know. My inspiration is basically Ronnie Coleman, lifting heavy dumbbells. Like, I love going heavy, so my mindset is I love it, and I'm just going to keep doing it. So if you approach it, a comp prep, as if you love it, this is my passion, you're going to do it. But if you're like in the gym, like, oh, this sucks, like I'm sore, don't focus on that. Your mindset is focused on, you know, I enjoy the gym, I love it. That's the attitude you want to have every day, not like depressed. You know, you're excited, you're energetic. That's how I draw energy. I think about why I started, why I love it, and then I might watch, you know, a Ronnie Coleman clip for a minute, you know, and that just gets me pumped. You know, you pre-workout, you're ready to go, you surround yourself with teammates, you know, they push you. So just having that attitude to begin with makes the whole experience a lot better.
Yeah, I think even, I don't think many people can say they go to the gym and when they walk out they feel like lower or like more depressed than when they walked in, because it releases endorphins, doesn't it? And everyone, no matter how you feel pretty much, when you come to the gym, everyone has their bad days, you get in there, even if it's like not your best effort in the gym, you walk out of there thinking, well actually, I'm glad I did that. I feel so much better.
And that applies to comp day, because a lot of people, see, this is the thing, you have to accept when you're doing your first comp, you're probably not going to end up looking the way that you expected to or that you wanted to.
That's good.
Because you actually need to do several comps and take your time building and training. So it's fine, like you're there for the experience, because that's what you learn the most from. And the actual comp day is really fun and you enjoy it. So you need to go ahead and do it and not just quit, because then you miss out.
It's an experience to be embraced, isn't it? I know I've definitely become hooked on you know, comp from my first experience, and a lot of people do, I think. And even the people who don't carry on to, you know, do more comps, I'm sure they'll look back and think, well, I actually love that experience of being on stage and showing off what I've achieved through my prep.
100%. Yeah. And as you say, like, you know, no matter how long you've been doing it, you know, I think you can always even work on your mindset even more, and it will get stronger, you know, like your mindset to stick better to your meal plan, or, you know, follow your training, you know, plan and do more, or, you know, you can always improve in any area. You're not just improving, you know, your muscle development or how shredded you can get, you're also improving your mindset. It's comp prep and bodybuilding is also about your mind, not just about your body.
No, exactly. No, definitely. I like what you said about you know, about writing it down, and even I can't remember what you actually call it again, but having a board with images on it.
Yeah, that's
almost of like, you know, like the best, you know, like for me, you know, men's physique, probably like pictures of like Jeremy Buendia, Ryan Terry, people like that who you aspire to be, to look like. Yeah, all right, your body might not allow you to look like those people, but it's something.
It's an inspiration.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and remind yourself why you're doing it.
I'm really different, and I'm only speaking like this because as a girl, I spent my first few comps really comparing myself a lot to other girls, and I guess I still do to some extent, but I've learned to finally accept, like, that this is me.
Yeah.
And I need to just focus on how to make myself look better and not worry about why I can't find someone else.
But, sorry, no, I was saying, but even that attitude towards it, you can still have pictures of yourself
that's what
on that board.
I think that sounds terrible.
Look at
Like, I don't have photos of myself. I constantly have them on my phone, and I compare myself to myself.
And that motivates you.
And then that's that. A lot of people will be like that, you know, and that's enough for a lot of people.
That's good. That's awesome.
Definitely.
I know myself where I sleep right on the wall beside me. I got like, you know what I have? Like Jeremy Mondia and Sadiq and
who else do you have there?
Jay Cutler and Flex Wheeler, I think.
I'm not one of the images next to
You used to see my old room, it was covered in bodybuilding pictures everywhere. Yeah, Ronnie Coleman, you name it, Arnold, everyone was up there.
But you see, Ronnie Coleman is such a huge inspiration. If you haven't watched his documentary, you should. Because this is a guy that, he did really well in his first bodybuilding comp, but it took him a very long time of progressing. And even though he looked amazing, he still had to keep
Yeah,
going.
he had to keep going.
Just to get to his number one position.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's what you need to
That's the mindset.
take. Yeah, that's the mindset.
Exactly. And you know what? I think it was Kevin Levroni who came up to him and said, why do you keep doing what you're doing? You know, we're taking jets to each show and you're on catching buses and trains to do a show and you've got all your food with you. And Ronnie Coleman just said, I love it. I love bodybuilding. And he goes, wow, you must really love it, you know, and it paid off for him because he never quit.
That's brilliant.
You know, so...
And I think that is like you say, the mindset of the champion, isn't it? It's never giving up, never being satisfied with, or never settling, should I say, for what you think is your best. Always pushing yourself, because there's always somebody that's going to be coming up who's looking at you and thinking, I need to be that person, I need to be that person.
And I think the mindset of a champion is there is no limits to what you can achieve.
Absolutely.
You're never going to be like, oh, that's it, I've got the perfect physique. You can always improve in any area.
That's right,
And your physique is not maintainable, so
your body
you
changes.
always have to try and work hard.
Yeah, exactly.
To get back to where you were and maintain it.
That's right.
It's just a never-ending.
So it takes that even more effort to make it better, doesn't it?
Exactly. Another show on Netflix is The Perfect Physique. Those guys and what they've been through is a good one to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
When I met Jeremy Wendia, I actually said to him, I absolutely loved you on that documentary because, I don't know, I'm a girl, but I could just feel what he went through.
Yeah.
And it touched my life as well.
Yeah.
So their whole experience.
Total dedication and really hard times.
And got through it. So.
So I think, you know, if you're a first timer, even if you've been doing bodybuilding shows for a while, you can still learn, you can still grow, you can still improve your mindset. And I think mindset, even on stage, really shows, because you can tell the people that are really confident, they have that stage presence, and obviously their mind is so, you know, focused and so, they have that champion mindset because they show it, you know, they present that. And the judges see that and they can recognize that, and that's going to give you more points.
Yeah, absolutely.
And whereas someone who comes on and thinks, oh, I'm probably not going to win, oh, I'm not going to try as hard because I'm...
Just goes through the motions.
They've already lost before they've gone on stage
right.
in their minds.
Yeah.
So, and the mind is such a powerful thing.
Yeah,
you can create, you know, images and you can think. Thoughts become things. That's Kai Green's thing.
Yeah.
Thoughts become things. So, and this is amazing. Like, just say you're doing a 20-week prep. If you can develop your mind as you're developing your muscles on the way, you're going to do so much better on stage.
Oh,
you're going to build up that faith and that confidence on stage.
Yourself,
Whereas if you're building your muscle and getting shredded, but then you're feeling depressed and sad, this is hard, and you've got a negative mindset when you come on stage, that's going to manifest.
Yeah.
That's going to present itself.
Yeah, you've lost already, haven't you?
Yeah.
So you've just, and so many people say, which is quite a good thing, good statement, is the person to beat is yourself.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. So, is there anything else you guys want to say? Nothing. Maybe we should just get you guys together and compare. Like,
I should win these.
No, seriously though, have you guys got anything to add to a champion mindset? And let me just ask you, if you could say one thing during a comp prep that someone could do to improve their mindset, what would it be? During a prep, what do you think they could do? Maybe write down on a piece of paper their goals or what, anything, doesn't matter.
I think it's almost like meditate to themselves each day that I can do this.
Yeah,
I
like
would say
a
repeat that
visualization,
every
isn't
day.
it? Yeah.
I can do this,
I can do this. No matter what life throws at you, you can actually do it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
We believe you. Should I say we believe in you?
I know in the last comp I did, or like we did, for World Champs, I got into a process a few weeks leading in. Probably should have started a little bit earlier, but my process was I listened to a lot of podcasts, and I found one podcast in particular that was about a champion's mindset.
Oh, that's good.
It was really good, and there was I can't remember the guy's name, but he was like basically not shouting at you, but really building you up.
Yeah.
And I'd listened to that.
Wasn't Eric Thomas, was it?
The name escapes me. But,
yeah, that's alright.
yeah, I'd listen to that 2 or 3 times a week when I'm driving in my car, and in part of this podcast, it's actually telling you to repeat after him. And I'm driving along, and anyone who going past must be watching me thinking, that lunatic. But I'm actually saying it at the top of my voice, and it's like, it's almost like a power pose type thing, where you pump your chest up. I'm driving along like this, pumped up, and I'm like repeating, almost shouting out in the car. I've got this cranked up, and there's this like inspiring music in the background, and I'm shouting these words out in the car driving along. And I pull up afterwards, and I'm pumped.
Wow,
I'm ready to
awesome.
go.
Yeah.
And I did that for about 3 weeks leading into Worlds.
That's so good. Yeah.
And even in my hotel, I'll tell you guys, in my hotel room on my own,
Yeah.
I've got this on, and I'm listening to it like the night before, the morning of.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just,
It helps.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh,
Definitely.
100%. It
I
just
agree.
gets your mind in the right place.
Yeah.
So that when you do rock up, or even if you were to do that sort of thing just before you go and train on your days that you're not feeling so good, it's
Definitely.
yeah, it's inspiring. It gives you that boost that you need.
Yeah.
Just that focus. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
There you go. A little insight into my crazy
there you
mind.
go. Stay tuned, you might find out more about what he does when he's by himself.
What
When
he
I'm by myself
What
in
he
the car.
reads when he goes to the toilet, maybe.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
he's probably got his podcast on.
That's it, probably. Yeah, busted.
Alright, I think we'll wrap it up there. Yep. Awesome, guys. I hope you've learnt a little bit about a champion mindset. Stay tuned for next week's video. I'm not going to tell you the topic, but it's going to be a good one. So, see you later, guys.
See ya.
Bye.